On January 12th, 1999, my parents were killed in a car accident. 16 days later, my sister died of cancer. I can tell you, I literally lost it. And it was hard for me as an insurance agent to deal with other people's problems, car accidents, fires, water damage, when I can't even figure out my own life, you know? And I was afraid I would make a decision that would affect somebody's life that shouldn't have happened. When I walked away from it, I had money on me. I had, I was doing good. I was like, well, I'll take off for a few months and find something else to do. But then I got stuck in that rut. I ended up at a homeless shelter, lost my house. While I was at this homeless shelter, I started going to the Five Rivers Clinic. I can get everything taken care of in one location.
We try to get all the barriers that our patients would have and remove them, and try to offer all the services that they might need here. We have a team of people here that I couldn't do my job if all these people weren't surrounding me. So we all work together to try to get them the best care that they possibly can get.
If you would have told me 20 years ago about mental illness, here I am college educated and I ended up being homeless. It's not funny when it happens to you. My mind went into a defensive mode. I didn't want anybody close to me because I didn't want to get that hurt like I felt before.
I woke up, realized he was on his stomach, turned him over. He was completely blue and swollen. He probably could have been dead for like hours. My mom was there. She came in. The operator was like telling me what to do. I'm still like really, really unsure. It didn't work, but I feel like maybe if I had known what to do before I had to call 911, maybe could have done a little something. The Mothers Empowered is prenatal care in a group setting. And you just kind of get to know each other and share resources, you share experiences, because some moms are first-time moms and some moms are like me, they have quite a few children. This was my second time in the Mothers Empowered group.
They need that support system of other moms who are going through the same thing that they're going through, and the whole idea is for them to become friends outside of the group and have the support of each other. We would like our moms to deliver a full-term, healthy weight baby and feel confident in their birthing decisions and taking care of themselves, taking care of their babies during their pregnancy, after their pregnancy, feeling confident that when they bring that baby home that they have all the tools and the skills they need to be a good mother.
I took every class I could possibly take. I did the centering, and then I did baby CPR. After losing my son, I was like, yeah, I want to definitely. I actually missed the CPR class with him because I was put on bed rest. So then when I actually needed to use CPR on him, I was like so unsure.
The day I found out I had to go to our two youngest granddaughter's dance recital, I'm sitting here thinking, is this the last recital I'm going to see? And thank the Lord that it wasn't.
I knew as soon as I come out of there that it was going to be cancer. 2.5 hours for a mammogram and a ultrasound. I knew that it was going to be bad. I broke down naturally, but the reaction was, this is going to financially bankrupt us. Dr. DeGroat just put her hand over on mine and said, that's the least thing you need to worry about. Don't even think about that. There's people that can help.
We pay utilities, sometimes rent, which can be really helpful for people who are like in chemotherapy and they may be off a month or two and they just need a bridge between not working and working again, and it buys them the time. Whenever I offer the financial assistance, there's more than a glimmer of hope. It's like, oh, there are people out there willing to help me. You can see the relief just wash over them almost. I get to know the people, which is a nice benefit for me as well, as I learn as much from the cancer survivors as they learn from me and how to cope with life. Sometimes it's very emotional. They're so grateful for the help.
Without the foundation, I probably would have had to got a second job after I got better, or my husband would have had to gone back to work, because literally when I came home, I was so exhausted. So if I had lost his support of having to go get a second job to pay those bills, I don't know what I would have done. Once Connie said, hey, we've got this, we can help you with this, and then I didn't get a bill from anybody. She took care of everything, and it was just amazing, because we could not have done it as a family without that help.
Everybody's one step, one disaster away from homelessness or a tragedy in their house, and we're here to help them rebuild their life and get them back into living their life and back into the community. It's definitely worth donating to the clinic because we have so many resources for patients that help them get back on their feet and get back into the community and living their life and giving back. I just feel like I want to do the best I can for people at their lowest point. And when you see the success stories that we have, and there are many, it keeps us running and keeps us being able to do what we do here as a clinic.
I still go to that clinic, okay, because I get good care there. And matter of fact, I live in subsidized housing right now. Well, I have to move in February because I make too much money now. So they do a lot more than what you think. So if I was in that position where I could donate money, I would donate it to that clinic because they cover a lot of services that people would need. I think the next best thing to free air was going to that clinic, you know that?
Some of them, struggle financially, so the resources that Mothers Empowered kind of connects us to, they're lifesavers.
I think it's very important for them to be able to form bonds with other moms. Some of them don't have a very strong support system at home. Some of them, maybe the father of the baby is not involved any longer. Some of them don't have family that live nearby. So they have these other women as a good support system. We wouldn't be able to continue with this program without the support of the foundation.
The Breast Cancer Patient Assistance Fund through the foundation gets money from a number of resources. And I always tell patients that it's from private donors, it's from different groups, because a lot of people feel guilty about taking help. And I tell them that's what the people are hoping for, is that you will get this assistance and have a lot less stress.
I mean, it wasn't nothing for us to be at the doctor's office 3 out of 5 days. So my garden really suffered last year because he was with me. I couldn't do anything out here. And then after the surgery, I wasn't even allowed to even lift my little dog. It felt wonderful to be able to get back to doing what we both really like to do. I never thought this would happen to me. It always happens to somebody else. What was your mom or your sister or your wife? I had one foundation that only paid $80 bill. That's still $80 that I didn't have that somebody else paid for me. Just, and I'll do anything I can do to help somebody else now that's going through this, because it is just,
For somebody that's not been through it, it's terrifying.
Just to be there and support each other is priceless.